Turner's Travels uniquely comes from Angola, uniquely presenting the country because everybody tells me they've never seen a foreigner hitchhiking with a backpack through this beautiful country. The geography that I've seen in the south is the Namib Desert, and towards the north it comprises of savanna grasslands, the tropical grasslands. We are at the latitude 9 degrees south of the equator, and this video scene presents the showcase of the country. It presents one of the biggest natural havens in Africa. To the right of your picture in the distance you will see the Portuguese fort of São Miguel, I think it's named, and towards the left you'll see the high-rise office buildings of the promenade. In Angola they call them the marginals. It's a controversial project that's going on. You'll see the cranes in construction, you'll see the traffic, the new buildings, you will see the palm trees, the beautiful walkways, but the money being spent to regenerate this business centre waterfront is controversial because so much money could be spent on the masses. It is a congested city. Most of the Angolans live in this city. It's hot, it's humid, but despite it being 26 centigrade, this is winter because in June we've got the weather is being dry and it's hot, but they call it winter. Angola, as I've told you before, is known for its gas and its oil and its diamonds. Most people who live here from foreign countries work here. They're known as expatriates. People call them expats. There is minuscule tourism for them. They visit places like Cabo Ledo for the weekend where they enjoy surfing and life on the beach bungalows. The hotels in Luanda, 5-star hotels, are for business people, paid for by companies that send their executives here to negotiate. I've been travelling in the blue and white little taxi vans, which aren't too safe because the expats are told not to use them by their employers. So there's no provision whatsoever for the likes of myself. I've travelled uniquely in these workers' vans through the city, go anywhere for $1, otherwise you'd be paying about £50 in taxi. So I'm living right at the bottom rung of life in Angola. I've enjoyed Angola. It's been tough, sometimes it's been a little bit boring. I don't think there's an awful lot of scenery here. It's not spectacular. There's some places that are quite interesting, but I've come here because when you've been to around 80 countries plus, it's hard to find a country that's new. But Angola is one of those countries like Djibouti and Eritrea that I've visited where there's not much to see. And that is one of the interesting aspects of coming here, is that it is unusual. I shall take the camera off the local Angolan who's a semi-professional photographer himself, and I shall close the video then. So you've got the Angola's first settlement. There is the fort built by the Portuguese, the construction of the high-rise with the cranes, the promenade, lovely place to be. And this is featured in the magazines, the airline magazines, promoting Angola. It's a floodlit picture that's filmed here and photographed the magazines. And this is where the BBC came for the World at One on a Sunday. Brian Hanrahan came here and presented Angola maybe 8 years ago. And when I meet people, and I did meet a school child in England from Angola, it sparks my imagination. Say, I've never been there, I wonder what it's like. And here we're looking north, out towards the sea, through the natural haven of Angola. Its port is Luanda, and across the water is the land spit of La Isla, where all the expats and those who've got loads of money will spend the weekends in hotels and fancy restaurants. I do hope you've enjoyed the unique presentation of Turner's Travels from Angola 2015.